Hey, what is going on, guys? On the bench, we have the brand new ARRMA Infraction 4x4 3S BLX. I'm super excited to show you guys this thing. It's looking super good. I had the Mega version of it, and I also have the 6S version of it up on the shelf over there. But I'm excited that they went ahead and they released a smaller one as a brushless because I converted mine to 3S, and I really think that's the way to go with it. Let's check it out. It is a thing of beauty. Looking at it here on the bench, the paint scheme is awesome. I love it with like the splatter paint job. You know, ARRMA, they kill it with their paint schemes. I'm really a big fan of their design style, and they do not disappoint yet again with this. Really, really cool colors. Here's the other option that you can get on the box. Looks sharp as well. This is kind of like teal black and a little bits of the gray on the stickering here. Looks really good. Has the clear wing on the top. It's got the little rails here to protect it if you're upside down from getting road rash there and tearing up your body. It's got the clips. Keep it body clips attached to the body using those little rubber straps that they've got there. Backed with the silver, don't just bash, blast. Very typical ARRMA. Very nice looking. Got the little supports here in the back. Taking it off, you see underneath it. Nice big foam bumper up front. Suspension here, nice and low. These are new. On the other ones, they were kind of calling it like an off-road, all-terrain type of a car. Again, it was a mega brushed version. These are going to more of that street tire that people love. These are the Hoons 11s, and it's really a nice tire. It's a vented tire. You can see the vent hole here. They're supposed to be longer lasting tires. This 11s with this tread pattern. That's what they call it here on the box. Vented Hoons, long lasting, high performance. So that's a definite noticed change that I see here from the original one. With the top off, you can kind of see inside all of the details that go into making this Infraction so cool. They say that they can go about 65 plus miles per hour. That is with the included pinion that does come included right here. It's in the bag with the instructions that you can put on the motor to hit those speeds. It's going to be geared more toward a bash speed for just kind of street bashing with. And if you want to jump up and hit those higher speeds, you can bump up that pinion. So you can see the layout in here. The Spectrum servo is tucked right in here, and it does have a servo saver on it. And this is running their S651 Metal Gear servo, and it's 101 ounces of torque at 6 volts in there. Then you've got your receiver tucked in right underneath here. A lot of times I used to put things on top of here. You could see where like they would put the power button. This is a little bit longer chassis, so they tucked it down nice and low, keep everything low in here. But other things would mount like one of the ESCs right here to these two screws, power screws. You go there. If you don't have that, you just remove these, and you've got your SR6200 receiver inside there, which is compatible with the other radios. If you have a other Spectrum radio you want to bind to, you can bind to that as well. These do have AVC, so that is an AVC enabled receiver, and it does allow for that active vehicle control to help this thing stay straight when you're going fast, which is pretty cool. Right here, we've got the Spectrum ESC. This is 100 amp, and this is their 2S, 3S ESC, capable of those, paired up to the 3900 kV motor here with the ARRMA heatsink and cooling fan. One thing I should point out is there's also a cooling fan tucked into the ESC right here. Because if you're running at speed, you definitely will, especially when you gear up. Things start to get hot. You definitely want to check your temps with these. Even if you're running it on the stock gearing, if you're just full trigger doing burnouts and donuts all the time, you need to be watching temps, guys, because these are geared to go fast, and you have to take into account that things can overheat, and you need to pay attention, especially if you live someplace that has really, really tough climate. So moving backwards, talking about that, we do have our diffs back here, front and rear, and then it's got a slipper assembly that's right here. This is one of the cool things about this lineup, and the difference also from its bigger brother. This is not running a center diff. This is running a slipper assembly here. You can see the center drive shaft is plastic. It's quick. Everything is supposed to be easy for the user. These are really geared toward people that are maybe new in the hobby. It's not only for them. I love this lineup as somebody who's been in the hobby now for 8 years or so, and I still love this lineup because of how easy they've made everything to work on. You can just pull on this here, and the center drive shaft will come off of the slipper assembly. You just pull it all out, and it's quick and easy to work on. It's all on a spring system. There's a screw on the bottom. You pull out this red piece. All of this slides out. It's really easy to work on, and that's what's really cool about it. Same with the diffs. Easy access for the diffs. You can see here on the box how easily these do come out. This is spring loaded, one screw, and pull out that red piece that holds in as a brace, and this will just pop right out, and you can get to working on your slipper assembly. And then over here, you can see it's just a few screws to get your diff out to get working on it as well. Here is where they show an ESC mounted up on top. This is not actually set up this way, but this is the module if you want to get in and work on your servo, all the different things. This whole assembly comes out of the car. So very easy to work on. Again, it's showing that it does come with that 26 tooth pinion gear for hitting that 65 plus miles per hour. This is that capsulated slipper clutch. If you were to open it all up and get inside, that's what it looks like right there. There is your ring and pinion set. Like I said, it is a plastic style material. It's a 37/13T with the 0.135 mod gears in there. I did want to show you guys, and it's easiest probably on the box instead of taking it apart, that it does have those internal metal gear diffs with silicone O-rings, and that's just to keep the diff fluid and all that in. So it's something that they definitely like to point out. So what it does have on the body going around, continuing to look at this car and the setup that they've done for it. Some of the things that they don't have is adjustable on these. They've just got the plastic instead of having the turnbuckles here for your steering and camber and toe in and all that kind of stuff. Adjustments there. They do have plastic drive shafts, front and rear. Plastic chassis again with the honeycombing in here. Plastic chassis. It is all hex hardware, which is nice. There's that one single screw right there that you remove to be able to get out that whole assembly there. But overall, they've made this very easy to work on, and it's something that I really like this lineup, the 3S lineup. Nice foam bumper on the front for taking impacts, a diffuser here in the rear. Plastic shocks, they are oil filled. So it's low slung. A lot of these things I don't seem to think will be problematic in this vehicle. Haven't had problems with them in my converted 3S one. But you're going to get some nice speed in there. They do have the IC5 connectors in here. So if you're running smart packs, it is smart enabled. So you can get some of that info sent back to your radio as far as voltage and all that, battery life left and all of that kind of stuff. So definitely looks like another winner. So I can't wait to get this out there. Really big rock guards here on the front, which is really important with these type of on-road vehicles, keeping all that junk out of there from the road, all the small stones and things that do find their way in there, and it definitely helps. But yeah, it is definitely looking good. Lastly, you get the DX3 radio, which is a decent radio for a ready-to-run car. It does have the standard things. It does show you your battery level remaining here, the smart feature of it as well. And it has your trims, steering, brake rate, AVC right here for turning up or down the AVC, the amount of assistance you get when driving it. But overall, it's looking really good. It's really, really a sharp car. Or should I say truck? Because it's a truck.
Alrighty guys, I'm up here at the park. Just got done riding my bike over there by my minivan, and we're gonna get ready to give this thing a run for you guys. You don't want to see it on the table, you want to see it drive. We're gonna do a little street bashing here. It's not a big enough parking lot to do a speed run, but we'll at least get some street bashing in for you guys. The sun is low, it's bright, and yeah, we're gonna have some fun. Let's do it. So much like the 6S, so much control, so much power. The AVC is wicked with it. I've got on about 20% right now, just to let it control the drift a bit, and it's awesome. It slides so good. On it, will do burn out. Smoke of the tires. Awesome, I can smell it. They're cooking. Stopping for traffic pull in here. Lots of little stones getting thrown around in here. Hasn't been an issue at all with steering. Steering feels good. That's what I want it to be for something like this. With AVC, it's just so controlled. Let's do it with AVC off and just see. Yeah, see, it starts to slide out a little easy. You definitely have to throttle control a lot better with it off, because it'll break free a whole lot easier with the AVC off. Just punch and throttle will spin it out. You gotta ease into it more. With AVC on, you can hammer throttle and it'll stay straight as an arrow. There you go. Straight as an arrow. So cool. Alrighty guys, there it is.
awesome street basher. I'm just using a 50C Spectrum pack in it. And I've been doing a lot of donuts in full power, so we just want to bring it in, give it a quick test here, see how the motor and ESC feel as far as temperatures go. Yeah, see, I should give it a break. I can hold my finger to it, but it's getting at the edge of where I don't want to. So we're going to power it down for a minute and call that good. You can see we're collecting some rocks in here, but for how much we're throwing, that's not too bad. So you just want to check and make sure if anything gets stuck in here that they're not grinding stuff up, tearing it up. So it doesn't hurt to give it a check every once in a while. Clean it out and keep it running, guys. That's the thing, right? You want to keep your cars running. You can see the tires, they're warm. They got a little bit of wear to them, but good wear. So we'll carry this back to the car. Very, very successful first bash. I'm really liking this thing, you guys. I wish I did more of the street bashing stuff. Now that I know I've got some parking lots nearby and where I'm gonna be taking my mountain bike, I think we'll see more and more of it.
All right, guys, that was an awesome rip. Very impressed with this thing on 3S power. Feels awesome. Lens flare, Michael Bay style. We're gonna wrap this up. Let me know what you guys think of this in the comments down below. Is 3S enough for a truck like this? I'm kind of feeling like it could be enough. It felt really fun out here bashing. I don't know that it might be enough for you speed run guys, but if you want a street bash like that, just do a lot of burnouts, donuts, hooning, that kind of stuff, it's wicked fun, guys. Hope you have fun RCing. Catch you next time.